You've been cheated by a company you've probably never heard of. It's been called the most sinful company on earth, Cargill. Cargill is a privately held company with an annual revenue of $160 billion. It's relevant to every product that is currently in your
lies one of the biggest family dynasties in America, except you've never heard of their name. This family dynasty made more money last year than Coca-Cola, Nestle, and Chevron combined. In fact, they're the largest private company in the US, and this single company controls a massive share of your food supply. They're responsible for supplying food for some of the biggest brands out there, like McDonald's, Burger King, Kellogg's, Mars, Dunkin' Donuts, Unilever, Safeway, Kroger, Albertsons, Audi, Tesco, and many, many more. Look in your kitchen right now, and you're gonna find a ton of food made by this secret mega corporation. From cocoa powder to cooking oil, salt, sugar, eggs, meat, but you won't find their name on any of these labels. Most of you have never even heard of this name before. That's because this American dynasty has worked very hard to keep it that way. They don't want you to know what they're doing behind their factory doors. Because if you ever found out, you would never buy their food products again. It's that bad. What is the name of this family, you ask? Cargill. Cargill has his fingers in almost every pie imaginable, from grains to livestock to palm oil and coca, to metals, animal feed, energy, and even in 2000, around 16 million pounds of sliced turkey processed by Cargill's Texas plant was recalled because it was contaminated with Listeria, a deadly bacteria. The meat caused 7 deaths, 3 stillbirths, and 29 illnesses across 10 American states. Later on that same year, a 3-year-old died from E. coli poisoning after eating beef that came from one of Cargill's processing plants. In 2009, more E. coli-tainted burgers were sent out, this time causing a woman to become paralyzed from the waist down. Why does this keep happening? Because Cargill has discovered an innovative way to save money on their meat processing costs. Here's how. Instead of using expensive cuts of meat to make your burgers, you want to use all those bits of meat and intestines that fall onto your factory floor. Just scoop all that up, soak it in some ammonia to kill the bacteria, throw it into a grinder, and out comes burger patties that cost 25% less. And sure, fecal matter may end up in there every now and then, especially if you're using intestines and all that good stuff. But as long as it's treated with bleach, and the animals are fed human-grade antibiotics to reduce infection, everything should be A-OK. Just package it up and ship it out for the masses to consume.
We've seen a lot of videos and articles about Nestle's use of slaves, but this story also relates to Cargill. In 2005, 6 people, which had been slaves on a cocoa plantation in the Ivory Coast, filed a lawsuit against Cargill. They claimed that they had been forced to work for 14 hours a day. Plaintiffs also witnessed abuse of children who tried to escape. The lawsuit was delayed for 11 years and then turned down. In the court's opinion, such a decision was attributed to the lack of evidence. Subsequently, foreigners' possibility of bringing lawsuits against the corporation was limited. What's in Africa remains in Africa. And now you see how you're involved in this. Mars and Nestle are among the world's largest consumers of cocoa. They buy it from suppliers like Cargill. When you are in New York buying a Milky Way bar in a grocery store, you are the last link in a long chain. Its beginning is on a plot of land in Ghana, where kids are harvesting cocoa beans in a place that used to be a rainforest. And this doesn't apply only to cocoa. Cargill supplies companies such as Kraft, Nestle, Unilever, General Mills, etc.